Yo, what's up, guys? And today I'm gonna be playing 2K. But while I'm playing 2K, I'm gonna be telling you some stories about my life and how it's been going. So, how it's all been going. So, when I was younger, right, I really just went to church with my parents, right? Because my dad was a youth pastor. And I really just didn't know really why I went. I didn't understand the importance of it all, and I just didn't understand any of it. And so, like, for a while, I really didn't know what any of that really meant. And then, till one day, I decided, like, I didn't want to listen at all when I went to church either. So it was just really a waste of time for me. But I just went because my parents wanted me to. You know what I mean? And so after going there, like, I've been going to church at this point for 6 years, ever since I was born. And when I was 6 years old, I decided to listen and try to get something out of it, because I really had nothing else to do, really, because I would usually play on my phone, but my phone was dead. So I'm like, hey, can I play on your phone, Dad? But he didn't want me to play on his phone either. So I had to listen. But whatever the pastor said that day really just hit. Like, I don't know what he said, but whatever he said really got to me. And that night I just decided to put my trust in Jesus. And ever since then, I've been doing stuff for God and everything, and just been seeing where He wants me to do. And I just been just really nothing that much. Like, now I just have hope while I'm going out through my day, knowing if I need anything to go to, I have God with me. He's like my best friend. And basically, when I was 10 years old, well, before that, I've always had, like, everyone has struggles, right? Everyone's got their problems and everything. I still have those problems, even though I had Jesus in my life, you know. But even through those times, sorry, I'm talking so much. Even I was going through those times, I still kept my trust in him. And then after a couple years knowing him, just about 4 years by now, I was 10 years old, just moved to a new city, didn't know that much people. The only friend I really had was my friend named Connor. And I was just sitting in my living room. I'm like, I'm just gonna listen to God, see if He has anything for me today. And whatever, like, He just laid on my heart that I was supposed to go out and do missions. And if you guys don't know what that is, you guys know what missionary is, right? It's basically that, but not just overseas and to different countries, just to, like, even locally, just tell people about Him. So I obeyed, and ever since then, I've been doing stuff for Him and everything like that. And I've led some of my friends to Christ since then, and I've also went to different countries. So when I was, I think I would say a year and a half ago, I went to my first international missions trip with All Star, and I got to go to Mexico and Nuevo Laredo, and it was probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. That's where I really seen God move, like, ultimately. Like, I've never even seen it like it happen there. And ugh, and ever since then, I can now see how God moves, like, in people's lives. So after that, I realized this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And ever since then, I've been doing stuff like that. And I've also been doing stuff here locally. Like, here locally, what I've been doing is a thing called mobile missions. Is with a church that's called Church Inside Out. And what they do is they basically minister to people through locally, through mobile home communities. And I've been doing that for about, I would say, a year now. And then I went back to I went back to a different country. I went to Panama this time, and that was a two week trip. But instead, I didn't have my dad with me, so it was a really big struggle, and I was really nervous to go without my dad. So I went without him and everything, and that was very impactful to see what I can do, and just knowing my like how I act and how I am in church is not dependent on how my parents are and everything. This it's my relationship, not theirs. And that's what I got from all of that. And and then I went back to Mexico and seeing God move again. So I went to Piedras Negras, and I didn't say where I went to Panama. I went to Panama City, the capital of Panama. Then I went to the Kuna Islands for a little bit, and that is really my heart. And I hope someday, like what happened was I was wanting to go there again this summer, but we have the coronavirus and everything going, so I don't think I can even do that. But All Star decided to cancel the trip in general because they've been doing that trip for like 20 years now, and that really like broke me. So I'm just looking for something to do with there. So that is really where I'm at now, and now I'm in Scope Host, and I've been leading that out, and now we are a Christ-centered team and everything, and right now that's what I'm focused on, and that is basically my life story right now.